I guess it's me, Chandra, and today's video will be about post-release review for Robin itself. And I don't think Robin also have so much like very complicated gimmicks. She's pretty much straightforward type of character. So I think this post-release review this time will be quite simple. And in the end, as usual, we will take one topic, and also the topic is just very simple, which is Robin actually versatile harmony or buffer character, or is actually niche only in follow-up team? So let's get started. So let's start first with the pros, or mostly my positive experience using Robin. First, she's actually worked in most of the teams, especially of course in follow-up, because her kit is very favorable if you have follow-up attacker of course in the team. But the things that I want to highlight too is that she actually can work in other team besides follow-up, and it actually still pretty much great. It's still relatively good. Yeah, it can be worse, but it's not by much. And I can say maybe if you don't have any harmony character, using Robin is totally actually still fine. I tried DOT, it's still actually good. Have a little bit problem if you pair with Kafka, kinda like have problem a little bit SP, but in the end it still pretty much works. And like in Jingliu, like hyper carry, it works pretty much similar like Bronya, and even I can say it gives you more SP positive, at least in my try. Although Bronya clear faster, but in terms of confidence, I think with Robin feels more compy. And other team of course that I try like follow up, it's of course that works the greatest. So in very short, she basically can work in any type of team, because the one that she offers is actually good. Advance forward and giving you basically increase your damage, right? And so that's actually good for most of the character. And second, I want to highlight is that Robin ultimate feature, which is it just make everyone can take turns immediately, is just feels so good. Because compared to Bronya, yeah, she can do that with action forward, right? But it's only for one character that she aim. But this one is everyone, so for some reason, for some situation, it's good. It's kind of nice, so you can maneuver all the character at once. So sometimes it didn't give you kind of like dilemma to like, oh, which one I want to take the action immediately. But this one, no, everyone. So it's actually kind of make it a lot more flexible, and actually, I say it's pretty good for certain team. For example, like maybe Huowo case, like maybe you want to pair with Jingliu, right? So if you use Bronya, most of the case, Huowo cannot heal every single turn. If not, you will have hard time in your SP management. But with Robin, you can actually almost heal every single turn and make it like Huowo team in general, it's more defensive. You can have a better sustain compared with you pair with Bronya, because Robin just make everyone turn immediately, so she can like basically easier to maneuver and get more SP, especially in Jingliu team. So you will not worry about like you cannot heal every single turn. It's pretty much more possible with Robin in here, and that's actually pretty nice. And third, Robin is relatively easy to build. Her even relics very flexible, Lycon also pretty much flexible. It's very nice to have a character that's very easy to build. It's because it just feels more accessible for free to play too. And because we already talked about build, how about if we just go into build recap for very short time. So let's start with the relic and planar set. So the best one for Robin, especially if you want to make as a buffer, the best one is mix set, 2-piece, and actually good. It makes actually more flexible. You don't need to force for 4-piece, which is the 2-piece of prisoner and 2-piece of musketeer, because we want to prioritize just getting stack in attack. So that's why this is the best option, especially as a buffer. However, if you want to just go with the physical, more offensive, then you can go 4-piece of this champion. It's also pretty much good. And also as usually as a support tab, you can go also for 4-piece of messengers. Other than that, you can just go with mix also with 2-piece of this prisoner, or 2-piece with this champion, with 2-piece or even like messenger. That also pretty much also okay. As for planar sets, you can go, there's a couple of them. This, I don't know how to pronounce, sprightly forward. Yeah, this is also good if you energy, and also will give you advance forward in the beginning. That's pretty nice for Robin. But other than that, you can go also with the Penacony Land of Dreams, because give you energy. That's still good, because that's you want to prioritize for Robin ultimate itself, and also increase damage, pretty nice for your team itself. And that the classic space healing station still pretty much good. Increase attack still pretty much good for Robin. Ultimate itself will give you additional damage from physical, pretty good. For the relic or planar main set is that for the fit itself, you just go with attack, but you can also go with speed if you have trouble to getting speed. If you curious how much speed that she need, basically not really that fast, because Robin is not really very oriented in speed. Pretty much if you already reach 120ish, it's already pretty much good, because mostly you want to reach 120 is to meet most of the planar sets requirement, let's say like space drilling station, or even that phone walk that I already showed you before. It's also record 120, so around 120 is already pretty much good. But if you find like it's still lacking, you can go with speed, but most of the case I just recommend to go with attack. And other than that, in here for the body, you can go with another just going attack, no need crit. But of course, if you want to make offensive, you can try crit, but in very safe bet, usually attack because it's also good for buffing. And for here, the Planar Spirit stuff, can go with the attack, also physical. Also, you can go physical damage bonus if you want. But of course, for buffing, this is the most optimal, which is attack. And for the Link Rope, try to get ERR because it's pretty much good, so she can ult faster. For the Lycon, let's start with the 5-star option. The best one, of course, her signature. It just gives you energy, it give you buff more to the team. It's pretty much the best one, of course. But if you don't have that, Bronya still classic good for most of the buffer. Give you energy, is pretty much very welcome for any type buffer. Robin also really need energy, so she can ult faster. And for a 4-star Lycon, let's start first with the one that best in general for free to play, which is currently it's still free. They still have this event, the director movie event. This for tomorrow's journey is actually very good. Increase the attack by 16% for the wearer, and after use the ultimate, increase their damage by 18% for one turn. That's actually huge, especially if you make like Super Impulse 5, it's become 32% and 30%. So this is still a very good free to play option for Robin and stuff. So very recommend do the event and get this until of course S5. But other than that, maybe if you have the same type, you can use Planetary. It's still pretty much good, but take note, this is only for the same type character. If not, it will not work. Other than that, if you maybe pay Battle Pass and you have this Scarf the Moon, it's still pretty good, although the buff take notes is random. But yeah, otherwise it's still pretty much decent. So yeah, that's everything about the build. Now let's move into cons about Robin. Basically not much, and it's only small issue. First is that if you play with the type of team that we can say SP hungry, then I can say using Robin sometimes is not really like feels the best. Yeah, it still can works, but sometimes you will have like awkward rotation. Let's say I try in like Kafka DOT and with Akron, they pretty much very SP hungry. Yes, they can work, but there's a turn where like Kafka, probably there's some of the turns she cannot do skill, so she will have to sacrifice, or even Icon you have to sacrifice to not use skill, so it's pretty much kind of awkward. But pretty much the performance still good, but it just feel awkward. Other team probably like Danheng that quite SP hungry, it will not also feel the great, although it still works. And second, this is just for fun, but man, as much I really like Robin Ultimate song, but hearing almost over a week,
天下の爽快。存在と感知される。
I'm pretty much now tired. I even already remember the lyric just because hearing she keeps singing from the ultimate. That's how amazing, like it's only the same one song. I just hope they have like rotation of the song, like every ultimate it will randomize. Even only 3 songs it feels better than only 1, but that's only the small issue. But the song is actually good. I really like it actually, but it's just like only the same one song, quite tired for a while. And let's move into the real deal, which is Robin actually a niche or versatile buffer harmony character? I can say she's not niche at all. She's relatively versatile. As I mentioned before, she can work in many of type of the team. Although yes, the best one in follow-up attack, just because her trace also very support for follow-up type team. However, if you try to use none in follow-up, you can try. It's actually still not bad. The performance probably a little bit worse, but in the end, it's not much worse. I think it's a worse maybe one turn, not even one turn sometimes. Only couple different like advanced value or something like that. And it's pretty much, I can say, okay, especially if you don't have any harmony character that you only have time right now and want to pull Robin. I think she's still pretty much a good alternative. Not the best, but still okay outside the follow-up. So in the end, if you still usually pull Robin for me, yes, if you play mostly in follow-up attack type of team, if you really like, yeah, I also really like follow-up. That's why also the reason I pull. And also another thing, maybe you still lack of the buffer or harmonic character. Let's say maybe you only have Bronya and you still need one more, then yeah, I think Robin can be a good option for you to pull. However, if you already maybe have like already enough harmonic character, let's say you already have like Ruan Mei and Sparkle and even Bronya itself, I think Robin right now is already optional, although she is a good character buffer especially, but I don't think it's necessary for you to like urgently have to get her. Then you should prioritize that what you like. I think in the future compared to just get Robin. She's good, but I don't think she is like a must, especially if you already have enough buffer or harmony character. So yeah, pretty much that's it about Robin. Overall, I'll say she is a good character, harmony character, and I like especially when she's singing, but yeah, I hope she has more songs. So yeah, if you like this video, feel free to hit the button and like, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.